Welcome to my show, Secrets of a Personal Trainer, Unfiltered. My name is Cornelia Dura. I'm your show host. I'm also a former IFBB World Champion, a personal trainer in my gym Fit and Fight in Pompano Beach, Florida, and I'm also an economist. Let's get started with your transformation right now. Welcome to Secrets of a Personal Trainer, Unfiltered, and finally I have a new issue because I didn't talk to a client for weeks now. So I was thinking about what would be an appropriate topic where I'm involved, my guest is involved, and we can talk and discuss it, which is also interesting for you as a listener and you don't fall asleep. And I was thinking the back pain issue is a good topic because almost everybody over 40 has it, sometimes even younger than that. So we are both specialists here with back pain. My guest is Sandy Cohen. Welcome, Sandy, to my show.
Thanks very much. I'm really excited. I'm excited for this, but not as excited as I was to start training.
Okay, he's a customer of mine, so that's always good. He is not allowed to say anything negative. No, he is allowed. He's allowed. We have kind of not authoritarian gym, kind of.
It's okay. I still feel I get a vote once in a while.
Exactly. Sometimes the customer has to say something. So you had spine surgery last year. And first of all, how did your back pain started? From where is it coming from?
Well, I guess I was a bad athlete growing up because I've had 11 knee operations, including two total knee replacements. And my back is taking a beating. I wrestled and played hockey till I was 30, wrestled a little in high school, wrestled in college a little, intramurals. And then I was a competitive barefooter water skier. And so I think the pounding on my back from all of those activities, over time, I had back aches. But I knew when I broke my shoulder, I knew when I had knee surgery, the pain was, I expected it. I never knew that my back was taking such a beating all these years until I got older. And then I attributed it to arthritis and age. I didn't realize how herniated the discs were. I had 5 discs replaced in my lumbar, L1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I had the whole lumbar straightened out because I had scoliosis. So I have spacers, rods, plates. I didn't think I had to learn to walk all over again. So the fact that I'm sitting here 10 months after surgery, after a 45-minute workout with you, I'm thrilled. I never thought I'd be able to do this again.
So what the F are we talking about for the next 10 months? He just put the whole show... You just put, Sandy, the whole show in like one sentence.
No, but
it's
important to understand where this comes from. I thought just because I was in my late 60s that this happens. I didn't realize that I could turn it around, that it was still repairable. I had no idea how technology had gone that far. All of the doctors I saw said I should have done this 5 years ago, 3 years ago. And I just was dealing with the pain. I can't believe the difference now.
Now, having rods in the lower back, that is a serious, serious spine surgery. It comes with pain. Honestly, we all cannot even imagine. So you were in physiotherapy, and you are still going to
every day. I go to the physical therapist twice a week, and then I come to you and train twice a week. And then but I still will go home and walk a mile. My goal is to get to 2 miles by April 1st.
Perfect.
And I think I did it a couple of days without counting it, so I'm working towards it. But it's an everlasting thing. What I am excited about is if I can maintain this kind of a workout regime forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel so much better, and oh my God, my possibilities are endless. I know I won't go be water skiing anymore. I know I'll never ride a snowmobile.
And you will not do 200-pound squats, I can tell you that too, because when I had spine surgery and squats were my really favorite exercise with heavy weights, the doctor said this is the last time. You can never have weights on your shoulder and again. So when you do squats, you are just balancing on the Bosu ball squats or regular squats. That's all what you are doing. And you like to walk before. That's good. Now it's not an option. You have to walk every day. 1 to 2 miles every day.
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
Right.
Exactly. Because that's the best exercise to loosen up the lower spine to get smooth and putting the discs in place. That's very important. I had surgery 2019, so a big part of the disc fell into the sciatica nerve. Oh, it's not sciatica because sciatica starts under the hip, but it was the spine nerve where it fell into it for 12 millimeters. That's very deep. I lost my left leg. I had no left leg anymore. So this was unbelievable. The pain, nobody can even imagine what it means, spine pain.
Oh,
Nobody.
It was the most pain I'd ever been in.
Me too.
I thought knee replacement was bad. Nothing was like spinal fusion.
Yeah, exactly. It's unbelievable. So this is when I started with physiotherapy too. I would like to ask you, when you have these itches or this pain in the lower back, don't wait too long. It's always a good idea to ask for an MRI to look into it. Most of the cases, 95% of the cases, you can solve the problem with proper physiotherapy, without start on time, and you do not have to go to surgery. Most people don't. They don't want to know what it is. They don't want to know. They just do not want to know. But the earlier you start with your physiotherapy, the bigger the chance you do not have to go to surgery. So ours was special. We had to go. We had no choice.
I had no choice.
So we were the 5% where we had to go. And then slowly it got better. And I have to say, I have really weeks where I'm completely pain-free, completely. Then I make a wrong movement. I turn to the side faster than I should. And then for 3-4 days, I feel it again. But you know what? You deal with that. You do your exercises, your stretches every day. And then it really helps. And Sandy is with me now, 2 months now?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I feel like I'm a kid again. The biggest thing that I really appreciated is that you just have to be dedicated, but you also have to try to be positive. I think that when you have a negative attitude towards this, you're only defeating yourself.
That is correct.
So you have to be positive. You have to get up. You can have private pity parties whenever you want. But even when you're you have got to dedicate everything to it and then make it work. You just can't quit.
It's a commitment.
You can't quit.
It's a commitment with back pain.
I feel fabulous now. I've been a week without any pain medicine. Even yesterday, I don't think I even took ibuprofen yesterday.
No, that's great.
So I'm really, I'm loving this. I want to continue it. I appreciate being a guest on your podcast, but even more, I appreciate being a client. This has changed my life dramatically. You saw my wife for 3 or 4 years before me.
His wife is here too.
And she is in the best shape of any woman we know. And everybody who knows her says that. And she's a very public person, so it's very exciting. And now, she drives me, so I've got to do this.
I put on Fit and Fight Gym on our Google business page that's the problem. It's a problem when the customer, means Terry, means Sandy's wife, looks better than the personal trainer herself. No. That's a problem
I think
here.
The best comment was when you submitted her workout, a couple of pictures, and they called and said you have to take it down because it's obviously artificial intelligence.
Google last week took down the photos from Terry because it would be fake photos from AI, and I promise you it's real pictures.
It's really
real
my
pictures.
wife. Listen, I live with her. I know.
So, also, I wanted to share one more point. When you are the 5% and you have to go for a surgeon, please, before you decide where you go, please look into their reviews, every kind of reviews on WebMed. What is it? WebMed.
Yeah.
Then on Google, everywhere where medical doctors are getting reviewed, please look into that. And look into the negative things. If they're just complaining that they had to wait for half an hour, that doesn't matter. Who cares about that 1 star? The thing is, if there are billing problems, if there are fraud problems, what people write about in the reviews, you need to take this seriously because this is coming to haunt you when you are in your recovery phase. And when you have to think about billing and financial issues because the doctor double charges you or is selling you fraud, because I have been told 6 months ago I would have a collapsed vertebra, which I did not. I could prove it with 4 other doctors. This doctor wanted to do surgery on me and making another $100,000. So these are the doctors you cannot go. They are just about money. It's all about money. They don't give a F about you. They care about their mansion, their Lamborghinis, and that's all what it is. So before you decide you go to a doctor for a surgery, make sure that he's very good in his profession and he is fair and he cares about you personally, not just about his income. Reboot your health today. Today is the day to get started with exercising and thinking about keeping your back healthy. Thank you, Sandy, for being on my show.
Thanks for inviting me.